Hello, welcome to Max-VO2 TV. This is the beginning of a video series for strength training. The idea of this is to provide execution tips on my strength training programs that I lay out for my endurance athletes. We're going to go through, this is the March issue of strength training. We're going to go through a series of exercises that will complete the circuit that you would either do 2 to 3 rounds of. The first exercise that we're going to do is a single leg squat with a 2-hand touchdown. Basically, we're going to balance on one leg. I prefer that you do these exercises barefooted. That way you're going to train yourself neuromuscularly and strengthen some of those stabilizer muscles in your lower leg. So to perform the exercise, you're going to balance on one foot. The off foot is just going to hover next to it. What we're going to do is we're just going to perform a squat with one leg, touching the ground with our hands. So we're going to squat down, keeping our chest up, touch down. Work on maintaining that balance where our knees track over our feet and our hip over our knee. Nice control. Try to keep your chest up. Keep the heel down. And control that exercise nice and smooth. Alright, the next exercise that we're going to do is push-ups with pickups. You can use any dumbbell. You're going to need to use a flat-sided dumbbell. Round-sided dumbbell is going to challenge your shoulders. No problem with that, just be aware of that when you pick out your weights. We're going to do a normal push-up position. Hands a little wider than shoulders. Feet inside shoulder width. We're going to perform a push-up and pick up the dumbbell afterwards. Alternating sides. Next exercise is going to be a standing dumbbell row. It's going to look a lot like trying to start a lawnmower. Feet, wide stance. We're going to reach across. We're going to bend from our waist. Our back's going to stay flat. We're reaching row. We're firing it back towards our hip. And we'll do it on both sides. Each one of these exercises should be 15 reps. Next exercise is going to be a stability ball mountain climbers. What we're going to do is we're going to basically assume a plank position, hands underneath the shoulders, stabilizing our trunk nice and stable, neutral spine, and we're just going to pull our knees into our chest, maintaining that position. Shoulders over, we don't want to see our hips up or sagging down. Nice tight abs. We can start slow or we can speed it up, but we want to be able to maintain a neutral spine. Next exercise is going to be a frontal lunge with an overhead swing. You can either use a dumbbell or a medicine ball. This one here is a 10-pound medicine ball. As we lunge laterally, or in the frontal plane, we're going to extend the ball over the top of our head, or swing it over the top of our head. Trailing leg's going to stay straight. We're going to drive off the leg we lunged on back to center. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, next exercise is going to be a pull-up. We'll have to move to the garage for the pull-up. Pull-ups. Start from a hanging position. We just want to pull straight down, firing those elbows into our rib cage. Abs stay tight. Nice, controlled contraction. Don't want to jerk ourselves up. Full range of motion. Okay, the next exercise we have is a squat to an overhead press. It's a combination of a squat movement with a press over the top of the head. We'll start with the dumbbells rested at the shoulders, feet a little bit right at shoulder width apart. What we're going to do is we're going to squat down, maintain a good upright position, heels stay down. We're going to drive and finish with a press over the top of our head. We want this as a nice smooth movement, not two individual movements. So we want to drive with our legs and press with our hands. Again, each one of these exercises, 15 reps. If you're unable to get 15 reps on the pull-ups, we'll just note how many reps you're able to get before you fatigue. And we're just constantly trying to challenge ourselves each time we do this routine. Final exercise in this circuit is going to be a sideline iso ab crunch. So we're going to start with laying on our side, feet are stacked, elbows underneath the shoulder. We're going to lift our hips, maintain that position throughout the exercise. We don't want them to drop or raise up. We want a nice neutral spine, head through the torso. Hands will go on the head. We're basically going to turn down, maintain our hip position, and then lift back up. Some of you that are used to the 90s dancing may think of this as the sprinkler. Basically maintain a nice straight spine. And relax. So 15 reps per side. That includes the circuit series for the month of March. Again, a reminder, this is 2 to 3 rounds of each of these exercises. You complete each exercise first before you start the second or third round. Come back next month for a different series of exercises.